Stop for a moment. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Are you ready? Ready to open the portals of divine wealth that the universe has always held for you? What you're about to hear now is no ordinary prayer. It's a sacred key. A key that unlocks pathways where money flows, without limits, without effort, without resistance. Today is not about asking for fear of not being heard. It's about recognizing who you are, recognizing where your provision comes from, recognizing the inheritance that already belongs to you spiritually. When this key turns within, life changes without. The faucet that dripped scarcity becomes an unending river. And when this river comes from God, it doesn't stop within you. It flows through you, expands, blesses, multiplies. True wealth isn't measured solely in numbers, but in the way money comes to you and continues to flow through you, lifting other lives, resolving old stories, dispelling fears that seemed immutable. Breathe again. Feel the gravity of the now. You didn't get here by chance. There's an ancient calling touching your heart. Perhaps you've been chasing money your entire life, trying to reach it with your hands, accumulating effort, fatigue, and anxiety. Today you will learn to change your position. Instead of running, you will attract. Instead of begging, you will declare. Instead of begging for attention from the universe, you will align your field with the source that has already said yes. People who align with this frequency report it all the time. Unexpected calls, debts paid off, businesses that flourish without logical explanation. It's not magic, it's a divine connection. When the heart opens, when the mind surrenders, when the word aligns, reality reorganizes. Today you will allow. Allowing is more powerful than forcing. Allowing is wiser than controlling. Allowing is saying internally, I accept my portion of abundance. I recognize my identity. I walk in the faith that creates paths. Place your hand on your chest for a moment. Feel the warmth. Say silently, I am here, I am present, I am ready. Feel the weight of old beliefs beginning to lift. Beliefs of sacrifice, of having to suffer, of money is hard to come by, of it's not for me. Today you release this burden. Today you make peace with prosperity. Today you choose to be a channel through which answers arrive. When you vibrate as a channel, money seeks you out. It recognizes the signature of those who know what to do with it, to care for it, to build it, to bless it, to expand it. Imagine for a moment a message from the bank arriving on your cell phone. You open it without fear. You read it without anxiety. And you feel a sweet calm, a silent certainty. This calm is the mark of someone who is already connected. It precedes the numbers, it pulls the numbers. There are things that only happen when the heart is still. The noise of despair pushes the answer away. Confident silence opens the door for it to enter. Today you will move from this silence. It is not inertia, it is confidence. It is not complacency, it is coherence. And as you breathe, you will realize an important detail. The prayer you will hear does not begin on the outside trying to change the world. It begins on the inside, so that the outside has no choice but to follow. The wealth that endures is born from an inner decision repeated with faith. There is a moment when life turns a corner. Sometimes that moment is a yes spoken with all the heart. Sometimes it's a simple phrase, I receive. Today you will say this, not as one begging, but as one remembering. Your soul already knew the way. You just needed someone to turn on the light, and the light is on. Prepare yourself to align your word with the heavens. Prepare your steps for opportunities, and feel in your body the vibration of one who is already in abundance. When you finish, you will not be the same. Something will have moved within, a crack in the ancient wall, a crevice where water enters, a portal that gently opens. From now on, you will not chase. You walk toward what is already coming, and when it comes, it will come as what is yours comes, naturally. I open my heart to what is already mine by divine right. I accept the inheritance. I become a flow. I am ready. There are two ways to live your financial life. From anxious effort, which tries to convince the world, or from serene connection, which convinces the world that you are ready. People who work offline accumulate hours, fatigue, and frustration. People who work connected accumulate fruit, favor, and fluidity. The difference is not how much they do, but the frequency with which they do it. The frequency of abundance is not arrogant but objective. It is not noisy but efficient. It is not impatient but intentional. When you enter it, simple things begin to align. A client who was unresponsive returns. A banking error is corrected in your favor. A service that seemed stuck moves forward. An old no turns into let's talk. A dormant idea awakens with a clear path. This is how the field signals. Small alignments confirming a major repositioning. And you might ask, why does this seem almost miraculous? Because the logic of the field is not linear. Money is energy in motion. It seeks direction, purpose, and coherence. Coherence comes when your intention, your emotion, and your vibrational memory are all saying the same thing. Many try to manifest with their mouths, but the body still responds to the old story. The mouth affirms, I have. The body reacts, I fear. The field doesn't respond to loose phrases. It responds to the dominant frequency. Therefore, the prayer we will make is not a fragile request. It is a declaration that realigns intention, emotion, and memory. It repositions you in the right line. And when that happens, you stop chasing symbols and begin to sustain an identity. And identity creates reality. Money begins to prefer those who respect it as a tool and not idolize it as destiny. Money approaches those who know how to overflow. The sacred text echoes this in different passages. It gives to those who give. It multiplies where there is gratitude. It expands where there is fidelity in little. Authentic spiritual wealth is never to be accumulated until it stagnates. It is designed to circulate. This is why deep down your heart wants to prosper, not only to solve your own life, but to participate in the response in the lives of others. The prosperity that comes from the source amplifies good. And this is also why so many who enter this flow witness spontaneous generosity. It is as if money itself gains the will to go out, blessing while returning multiplied. Perhaps somewhere along the way, you learned that money requires endless struggle, the renunciation of peace, constant self-sacrifice. This belief doesn't hold up in the face of truth. Effort has its place, but what truly sustains you is grace in motion, the right direction, the opportunity that opens because something in you is ignited. There are jobs that tire and impoverish. There are jobs that tire and enrich. And there are jobs that don't tire because they are done in partnership with heaven. What changes? The frequency. The prayer we are about to declare is a password. A password doesn't invent what doesn't exist. A password accesses what has already been prepared. When you type the right password, the door doesn't argue with you. It recognizes and opens. Today, you will type the right password, with your voice and with your feelings. Before you continue, allow yourself to imagine your life one season ahead. Accounts paid without drama, dreams financed without guilt, choices made from peace and not fear. See the people who depend on you breathing a sigh of relief. Notice the lightness in your shoulders, the clarity in your gaze, the simple joy of being able to say, I can help. This is the portrait of flow. It's not ostentation, it's order. It's not noise, it's consistency. It's not anxiety, it's trust. Money wants to come. Money is coming. Money easily finds those who have already decided what they will do with it before they even have it. Deciding is making space. Gratitude, purpose, and responsibility are light signals on the road to abundance. Hey, what if you already had it? How would you walk tomorrow? How would you respond to this message today? How would you sleep tonight? Bring this state into your body now. Your breathing changes, your spine organizes, your face softens. The vibration of already is the language the field understands best, and it is from this place that we will pray. With an open heart and a present mind, declare with me, internally or audibly. Let each word touch your flesh and your destiny. Heavenly Father, infinite source of all wealth and prosperity, today I raise my voice with absolute faith. I open my heart and align my spirit with your abundance. I am your son, I am your daughter, and by spiritual right I claim the inheritance that belongs to me, a blessed, full and rich life, where money flows continually to me, lightly and effortlessly. I was not created for scarcity. I was created for expansion. I release now every limiting belief, inherited or learned, that has bound me to the fear of money and the obligation to suffer to receive it. I decide here and now to become a channel of wealth. Where I go, prosperity will follow. Where I place my hands, goodness will flourish. Everything I do transforms into spiritual and material gold. I activate within myself the vibration of the powerful magnet that attracts, not just bills and coins, but the right opportunities, clear ideas, loyal partnerships, the right clients, people who lift me up, and unexpected blessings. May my bank account multiply until it overflows. May it not just be enough for me, but may I have more than enough to honor my commitments, fulfill my dreams, and bless many lives. I know that when I give, I receive more, and when I receive with gratitude, the cycle multiplies. In your name, I open my arms to the unlimited flow of wealth and declare, I am abundant now. Not tomorrow, not later, but now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is, so it will be. So, it is already done. Keep breathing. Visualize it now in detail, as if it were real. See yourself as a large golden magnet. Imagine the glow of this magnet surrounding your body, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Perceive bills, coins, contracts, opportunities, solutions, doors, all of them flying toward you, smoothly and precisely. Feel your body warm. See your field expand a few meters around you, luminous, confident. As everything arrives, everything organizes itself. You don't grab, you receive. You don't fear, you manage. You don't idolize, you direct. See messages arriving with good news. See your statement reflecting numbers that previously seemed impossible. See debts paid, commitments honored, projects funded. See the smiles of those you help. See peace. Bring this scene to your heart. Now anchor it with simple words, repeating after me. Pacing your breathing like a heartbeat. I am a money magnet. Money loves me, and I use it wisely. Every day I receive income from expected and unexpected sources. My account is always full and growing. Money comes to me easily, quickly, and consistently. I deserve an abundant and fulfilling life. I allow myself to be prosperous in all areas. I am prosperity in motion. Every breath attracts wealth. I am the source of wealth manifested on this plane. Say it again, now feeling the weight of each phrase. I am a money magnet. I deserve. I receive. I overflow. Next, practice the exercise of conscious attraction, simple and powerful. Sit with your spine straight, relax your shoulders. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 2, release for a count of 6. Repeat 3 times. Clear your mind as if cleaning a window. See yourself again as the golden magnet and allow the scene to last a little longer. Watch your body glow and grow larger from within as if you fit better within yourself. Feel the joy like a spark that spreads. Your feeling is the prayer that the universe understands best. When emotion is anchored, reality follows. Allow a smile. Feel that something has been done. Say softly, so it is. Stay for a moment in this pleasant silence. Pay attention to what moves within you. Perhaps a warmth in your chest, a slight shiver, a tranquility that wasn't there when we began. These are signs that the energy of having more than enough has entered your field. Now your role is to walk as one who has already received. Avoid proving. Choose to remain. Avoid counting the minutes. Choose to sustain the state. Avoid explaining to everyone. Choose to give thanks in secret. Manifestation thrives on environments of trust. To keep this energy alive and consolidate the new financial reality you activated today, take a simple conscious step. Deepen your daily practice. Stabilize your frequency. If you feel you need guidance to stay high, the new Vibrational Reality Manual is your next step. It was created to help right. Here, when everything has started responding, and you want to sustain it without turning back. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Now I invite you to seal what has been opened by writing in the comments, with faith and power, this declaration of vibrational commitment. I declare, after hearing this prayer, I will become very rich, blessed, and generous. Writing is anchoring in the body. It is transforming intention into action. And if you want to further enhance what we've begun here, watch the previous video indicated in the description. It complements this activation with a powerful, sequential practice. Follow the routine for 7 days and observe the signs, the small alignments, the opportunities that approach. Remember something essential. The universe has already answered. From this point on, everything is permanence. Permanence is more than waiting. It is inhabiting the vibration that creates. When doubt arises, breathe and say to yourself, I have already crossed over. When the old story tries to call you back, remember, I no longer chase, I attract. When haste appears disguised as, I need to do something now, respond wisely, I act from peace, not from fear. There is a phrase you can carry with you throughout your day like a pocket key. I walk in the flow of provision and joyfully manage what is already mine. Repeat this while you make coffee, while you leave for work, while you lie down to sleep. Turn gratitude into a habit, accountability into a signature. The field loves consistency. If something changed today, tomorrow it will be confirmed, the day after tomorrow it will be consolidated. And when you realize it, you will no longer be trying to manifest. You will be living as someone who naturally manifests because you sustain the state you create. Before closing, I pray that the right doors will open, the right shortcuts will appear, and that you will have the wisdom to recognize the invitation when it arrives. May your heart remain sensitive and your mind remain clear. May the prosperity that comes from the source find in you a place of honor, purpose, and generosity. And may you, when abundance overflows, remember, rivers were not meant to be contained, they were meant to flow. See you in the next video. Until then, practice, declare, anchor. The universe has already said yes. Now it's your turn to say yes every day, with your presence, with your gratitude, and with your consistent action. And so it is.